Good morning. Good morning, beautiful souls that are watching this. Good morning to everybody. I hope everyone's doing all right. I'm outside for my morning walk today. Sun's nice, bright and early. Feeling pretty good today. I'm feeling pretty good. I didn't sleep the best, but that's okay. I'm up still. Thankful to have woken up, and I'm out of bed. Just going out for a walk because I needed the sun. I need to get out of my head. I was in my head too much this morning. Need to clear my head. But that leads me to my next point. Actually, uh, battles. Silent battles. When I was a kid, I was taught from a very young age, don't judge a book by its cover. And as I've gotten older, I've realized more the importance of that. And I've gotten a lot better over the years of not just straight up judging people for whether it is how they look, what they do, or how they're acting in certain situations, right? I've gotten a lot better at that because I think the premise of don't judge a book by its cover comes from the idea of silent battles that no one is they're silent, right? And you don't know about it. You don't know what anyone is going through just by looking at them, right? You can't know everything that someone is going through just by looking at them, right? When I think of silent battles, I think of maybe someone is struggling with addiction and you don't even know it. Maybe someone is struggling with lust. Maybe they're dealing with they're grieving someone or something that happened. Maybe they have some issues at home, familial issues, right? Or maybe they have like health problems that you don't even realize that's affecting them more than you can realize, right? You never know what someone is going through because a lot of people keep their battles close to them, right? They're silent battles, right? There's a lot of stuff that people just don't really want to talk about, right? Unless it's like with a certain select group of people, right? And I find that true to be with myself as well. Like I've struggled with stuff, you know I struggle with some familial issues, right? Getting better with dealing with it, but growing up most of my life, you know still, even this is still an ongoing thing, struggling with familial issues, my own personal battles. I've been addicted to some stuff, right? And I'm getting a lot better at dealing with it, but some of those reoccurring thoughts still come to me, right? But you can never really know what anyone is going through. You can never really know. And so I just wanted to talk about not only my experience with that idea of silent battles, but maybe encourage anyone else to never judge someone just based off their appearance or how they're acting, right? Take a second and just realize that you don't know everything that they're going through, right? And it might be hard. It is. No, it is hard. It is hard. I think it's so easy. It's so easy to judge someone, like so quick, so easy to judge people. People get bullied and pushed to do things that you can't recover from all the time, right? Because people are so quick to judge someone, like, oh, they did this. Oh, they must be X, Y, and Z. And then constantly, I hear about celebrities getting like so many death threats that they just can't handle it anymore, right? Because people are so quick to judge someone based off an action or based off something that they are. And And I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right, man. You know, it's so easy to judge someone, but it's really hard to take a second to think, like, you know what? I don't know what it is that they're going through in entirety. Unless it's like completely like televised or something, but like you don't know the entirety of it. And so I think instead of always judging someone, to take a second to think, you know, what could possibly drive someone to maybe act this way, or, you know, think on yourself, like, you know what, I don't know everything that they're going through. Maybe they have like a condition, or they've experienced a lot of hardship that pushed them to be this way or act this way, you know? And I'm being vague on purpose, right? Because I think, like, you know, what I'm saying just applies to a bunch of different scenarios. You know, whether someone is, I don't know, like, you know, you might judge someone for being, you know, bigger, right? Someone bigger than you, right? You know, I think that's easy to judge someone. Oh, you know, that person is just big. It's like, but you don't know what they went through. Or, you know, people like to judge people on their skin color, something they have no control over. People like to judge people on, you know, maybe their intellect, or maybe their speeches, how they speak, or their sensitivity. And then, you know, like I was saying, you know, other silent battles, you know, addiction and, you know, lust. Like, you don't know what drove someone to fall into that anyways. You don't know. So yeah, I think it's very easy to judge people, but it's hard to be empathetic and to think for a second that you don't know everything that someone's going through. And, you know, I've gotten better with this personally, but, you know, I still need to work on it. Sometimes I find myself exhibiting signs of judgment, and I know that's not right, but, you know, I take a second after that. I think to myself, why would I judge someone based off of this? That's not right. So, yeah. I think it's very important that we be more empathetic towards other people, because, like I was saying, you never know someone's silent battles, what they're keeping to their chest, because they don't want other people to know. You know, I'm just a dude, right? Just a dude with a camera who's speaking, right? And, you know, my goal is to, my reasoning for doing all this is, you know, to ideally help someone else, you know, just one person. If I could say that I've helped one person, you know, maybe change their outlook on something, or help themselves, like, realize something about themselves, you know, I consider that a win. And I would say, I think I have done that, you know, more than I've realized. But yeah, I've gone through a lot, and, you know, I just want to be able to share my experience and just some of the stuff that comes to me, because I think that being empathetic is something that is being lost within a lot of people. You know, people get sucked into like these hate groups and just judge people so quickly based off of characteristics or actions. And then, you know, it's like an echo chamber. You know, you get lost in that, and it sucks. And so, you know, I just hope to be able to change someone's outlook on, you know, whatever it is I'm talking about. And just also take you guys out into nature with me. You know, I hear the birds singing around me. The wind's blowing pretty pretty nicely. It feels nice, you know, it's good weather. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna stay like this. Well, actually, no, it's gonna dip a little bit more, but that's okay. Yeah, it's beautiful, man. Life is beautiful if you let it be. But you never know what someone is going through. Always remember that. That's why they tell us don't judge a book by its cover. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this off right here. If you're seeing this, I love you. I hope you're having an amazing rest of your day. Make sure to take care of yourself and those around you, because the only person who's going to be able to take care of you is you. And always remember, it's easy to judge. It's hard to be empathetic. So choose to be empathetic. Have a good one.